Good afternoon. Welcome to the start of a new video. Today's video is going to be very exciting, at least I think so. Ellie and I are going to be going and exploring some Little Free Libraries. If you don't know what Little Free Library is, it is like a program worldwide where people will set up little libraries outside of their homes. Usually it's just like a little box or like a little covered shelf, and they'll register on the Little Free Library website, and you bring a book that you no longer want and you exchange it for a book that you want to read. They are all over the place. Honestly, I went on the website earlier and I'm surprised at how many there are. I don't know why I thought it was not quite this extensive, but it really is. There's like at least one in almost every town in my state, at least. So we're gonna go explore a few. I'm gonna show you the website in case you're interested in doing this as well, and then we're gonna go pick out some books that we're ready to part with, and then we'll go on a beautiful booky road trip. So I hope you're excited. Let's take a look at the website and we'll pick out the ones that we want to visit, and then we will get going. This is the Little Free Library homepage. You're going to go up here to map, Little Free Library map. I'm going to pick state. Just type in where you live. Apparently there is a New Hampshire and Kazakhstan. That's cool. So these are all the ones that are close by to me. I'm gonna go pick some, and then we're gonna go pick some books to bring with us. So hang tight. Selecting books was much harder than I thought it was gonna be, and that is because I recently got rid of a whole bunch of books when we moved. So there were not many left that I could find that I could part with. So I have Someday by David Levithan. This is the exact story of Every Day by David Levithan, but it's from the other character, Rhiannon's point of view, and I just feel like I don't need to read that. Then I have Beyond the Point by Claire Gibson. This one is like soldiers. I'm not really sure I'm into that. Then is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Paige, which I've just owned for so long that I feel like I'm never gonna get to it. If I haven't already read it, then I never will. And then the last one is The Last Story of Mina, which was a book of the month's selection from 2019, I want to say, and I read it last year and it just was okay. I didn't love it. So these are the four that I'm gonna bring, and we'll see if there's anything to trade for. If not, I'm just gonna leave them because I don't need them, and I'm not too sure. Some of these Little Free Libraries might be geared more towards kids than people my age, so I don't know what selection I'll find, but I'll try.
Hi, can I get 2 large iced caramel cappuccinos?
Our first stop of the day was a really sweet, up-themed little free library. The owner had put the tagline, "Adventure is out there," on the website. The book selection at this one was not great, pretty small, but I was able to find a Karin Slaughter book, and I've read from her in the past, so I had some high hopes. Unfortunately, when I got back to the car and looked it up on Goodreads, it was the second book in the series, so as you'll see later on, I ended up giving it away again. The next library was on a farm. The website advertised both chickens and goats for petting. I was really excited for this, especially to pet the goats. Unfortunately, when we arrived, only the chickens were outside. This library did have a much bigger selection of books though, and I was stuck between Wool or The Zookeeper's Wife. In the end, Ali made the final call to grab Zookeeper's Wife instead. The next library we visited was in the back of a dog park at an apartment complex. It had this little plaque on the side that said, "In loving memory of Greg Zervos." I like to think that Greg was probably the type of neighbor that always was lending out his books, and that's why they thought this the best way to memorialize him. This was also the library where I found my best selection of the day, which was Final Girls by Riley Sagar. I've read every one of his books so far except for this one, so I was excited to see it there. After a very brief stay with me, this is me saying some final words to Fractured before I give it away again. Hopefully it finds a home with someone who has read the first book. I ended up taking The Lighthouse by Petey James. This is an author that my sister really enjoys, so I thought that I would grab it and see if I enjoy it as well. And these were my final selections. The Peppermint Tea Chronicles came from a library that was so close to the owner's house that I just didn't feel comfortable filming it.
I loved it. This is so much fun. It's like a trip to mysterious places, and it's really fun trip. I loved it.
But no goats.
The goat part we missed, yes. There were no goats. There were chickens though. But there aren't any goats, yes, unfortunately. Hopefully next time.